Hello, Lyriana. I want to share an experience with you that has stayed with me for years. One evening, I met a very handsome, open, and cheerful young man. His presence was infectious, his manner warm, and from the very beginning, I felt as if I had known him forever. The encounter felt light and familiar, as if two paths had crossed in a meaningful, almost fated way. We walked through the night, laughed a lot, and had lively conversations. For me, it was something special, a pure joy in the moment, and perhaps even the possibility that something more could develop over time. Then something happened that changed everything. We sat on a bench talking casually, when suddenly, out of nowhere, he said,
"You just want to sleep with me anyway."
Then he added, half proud, half mocking, that he had already slept with two sisters and therefore knew how it goes. I was speechless. This sentence hit me deeply because I had never, truly never, even considered such a thing in my mind or heart. For me, the evening was about closeness, trust, and maybe the beginning of something genuine that needs time to grow. It wasn't until years later that I realized how disrespectful and hurtful those words really were. At the time, I was too shocked to respond. Today, I recognize that this encounter taught me a lot about boundaries, respect, and the value of true connection. I wonder, Lyriana, how would you have reacted? And how can we view a situation like this, somewhere between closeness, misunderstanding, and disrespect, from different perspectives? With warm regards. Dear soul, thank you for this honest letter. Already in your words, there is something precious. The ability to observe yourself and speak about a past experience with awareness instead of bitterness. What you describe touches many people. There are moments when encounters feel light, familiar, and open at first, and then suddenly shift. Not because you did anything wrong, but because the other person could not hold the depth you felt. A sentence like the one you heard is not only disrespectful, it also shows that the other person has taken the situation to a level you never intended to enter. Often, this is a form of self-protection. People who cannot allow closeness translate it into superficiality. They present themselves as experts because they are afraid to truly feel. You, however, had the energy of trust. You were open, present, and in the moment. For you, the encounter was something that could grow with time, space, and mutual respect. I see two perspectives in this story. The human, in which we experience disappointment, hurt, and speechlessness. And the soulful, in which every encounter teaches us something about ourselves. Perhaps this moment was meant to show you that your heart seeks depth and should not settle for less. When someone crosses such a boundary, you can quietly tell yourself, this is not me, this is your view, not my truth. You can step back inwardly or outwardly, not out of weakness, but out of self-respect. You did nothing wrong at that time. You simply felt honestly, authentically, without calculation. And that is strength. Such experiences can hurt, yes, but they can also teach you to feel your own dignity as a woman, a human, a soul more clearly. Sometimes the moment someone disappoints us is also the moment we begin to truly see. With light, awareness, and compassion, Lyriana